the 2K Sports
basketball fans, you've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. So glad you could join us here in Brooklyn, the home of the Nets.
Here we go.
And, of course, Andrew Bogut. They will definitely miss his contributions.
And Kevin, he was an important player for him. I think more than people give him credit for. And that's not to say the trade was a mistake, but this is a guy they'll miss.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Bledsoe. Greg Monroe is out there with Al Jefferson. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Gay in at the 3 spot. Now here's Bledsoe. Jefferson down low. Fareed's there. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It goes on Kenneth Faried. These two teams both pretty fearsome on the glass.
Yeah, and the reason they are because they have guys who want to attack the glass. Second chance points are going to be huge in this game.
And they go in valuing the rebound. That's probably one of the first things that coaches put on their grease board.
No matter what you shoot, if you can get more possessions, you have a chance to win.
And you know, there was so much excitement surrounding the Nets when they finished the new arena in Brooklyn in 2012. They traded for Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett to try to fast-track their success. But that win-now strategy really failed.
Yeah, and that's what can happen when you mortgage your future. Short-term goals can lead to that long-term misery. And they still have some pieces they can build around. We'll see what additional talent they can attract going forward.
Here's Capella following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Capella kicks to Wiggins. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Now here's Bledsoe. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Screen by Jefferson. And here's Gay outside. The Clippers rebound. DeRozan passes to Monroe. Kicks it out to Gay. Three-pointer. Another miss by Gay.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Because he's really good defending all the way out to the three-point line.
And it's Wiggins missing.
Tell you what, the defense got lucky there because you know he can hit it from mid-range.
Bledsoe kicks to Gay. Monroe down low. Capella covering.
I know he's talented, but when you're completely surrounded inside, you have to try and kick it out to someone who's open. That was a huge face-off at the rim. Two great competitors. Defense took it.
Screen by Monroe. Bledsoe kicks to Monroe. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Back to Jefferson. Pulls up. The turnaround jumper. Count it.
You gotta love when you can get looks this close to the basket.
For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Williams kicks to Wiggins. Back to Williams. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Beautiful pass that helped set up his teammate perfectly.
Bledsoe outside. Monroe with a screen on Williams. Bledsoe dishes to DeRozan. Screen by Monroe. Back to Bledsoe. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jefferson, and the dunk by Jefferson.
High basketball IQ right there. Saw his teammate had the advantage, so he got him the rock and let him go to work.
Williams passes to Faried. Jefferson with some nice D.
I like the aggressiveness, but against that type of defensive pressure, he's out of his element.
And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Nets trailed by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Williams kicks to Butler. Fareed setting the pick for Butler. Dishes to Fareed. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. One of the biggest reasons why coaches love Kenneth Fareed is that he never gives up on a play. Whenever he's on the floor, you know, Greg, he's going to leave out there everything he's got to give his team the best possible step ahead.
And Kevin, the great numbers Fareed can put up are almost secondary to his true impact. The hustle that he brings to the floor is contagious. It's a big part of why he's found his way onto Team USA rosters and been a critical part of their success.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Fareed against Jefferson. It's stolen by Capella. Wiggins outside. The pass to Fareed. Capella kicks to Butler. Williams against Bledsoe. Williams dishes to Fareed. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Monroe. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. One of last year's flashiest free agent signings, 3 years, $60 million. Greg Monroe did not disappoint.
Yeah, really thrived playing a lot at center after having spent the early years at the power forward position. Well-rounded post scorer with excellent court vision and plus a rebounder at both ends of the floor. That subpar athleticism can hurt defensively at times, but he is an asset on the floor.
Williams passes to Capella. Williams a screen. Passes to Butler. And Jefferson sends it back. They retain possession. Offensive rebound. Fareed. Nice hit again. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Bledsoe. He's averaging 15 points a game, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
And with the Clippers having perhaps their best team ever these last few seasons, is it just bad luck, Steve, that they haven't been able to move on and do more with their season?
Yes, there's some truth to that. When you start talking about a team with all this talent, it just really comes down to this team competes. They have stars. It just comes down for them, some unlucky breaks for them, especially on the injury side.
Now here's Monroe following the shot by Rudy Gay. Bledsoe kicks to Monroe. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Jimmy Butler. 6th in steals and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
Williams dishes to Capella. They set the pick. And there's a whistle that goes against Greg Monroe. That's his first foul. Outside Williams. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Butler passes to Capella. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Gay. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. And the jam by Bledsoe.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
I love to see them push it like that because the reason why, he's a deadly finisher in the transition game.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Los Angeles leading by 4 to the paint, deflects the pass. In transition, here come the Nets. Good on the shot.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
That's what you hope to see every game. When it all comes together like that, it's really fun to watch.
Nene, he's checked in for Jefferson. Now here's Bledsoe. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Well, the playoffs are coming up soon enough, Smitty, and everyone knows it's a different atmosphere in the playoffs. But having been there yourself many times, just how different is playoff basketball compared to the regular season?
What it is, Kevin, is best out of 7. You play this team over and over. You know all their sets, all their play calling, and what you have to do is try to outwill them, outthink them. Totally different when you see a team this week. May not see them again for another 2 or 3 weeks.
So if you know what they're going to do, it's all execution.
Yeah, it's all execution.
Yeah.
You know a pick is coming, but who sets a good pick? Who rolls? Who's unselfish? The Clippers have done a nice job of acquiring some free agents, but throughout the year, they've traded some big names, Josh Smith and Lance Stevenson.
The Clippers have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Brandon Bass is checked in for the Nets. C.J. Miles comes in for Wiggins. And the Clippers in general haven't had the best of luck testing free agents to round out their roster.
Yeah, I think for them is they have to do a better job of trying to get their bench better. They're fine, they're starting 5 and probably 2 or 3 guys coming off the bench, but they're just not a deep team.
Good.
His first make, and, you know, maybe that will get him going.
Clippers leading by 4. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Kenny Atkinson. DA.
Well, Kevin, they have a specific approach to tonight's game. He told me they have to get the ball into the paint as much as possible and take advantage of what they believe is a big inch for them inside. We'll see if they're right about that tonight. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Miles, following the miss by DeRozan. Butler attacking, pass to Bass, and the rejection by Monroe. And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. The Clippers, number 1. The 4th spot held by the Nets.
And here we've got 2 teams shooting the ball so well on the season, and neither one hesitates to pull the trigger. This is a great matchup.
He misses the free throw.
Man, when you look at the Nets over the past couple years, it's really astounding. I mean, they've been near the bottom of almost every major statistical category as a team. I mean, that means that they really have nothing to count on to stabilize themselves when they aren't going well in a game. And when you don't have an identity as a team, boy, it is hard to find consistency.
Hangs in the air, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
He has really embraced his role as a leader on this squad. Jimmy Butler has a defensive mindset, but also the leadership is starting to play into it.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Jimmy Butler is known for his offensive now, but he was initially known for his D. Still a great defender in this league, was named to the 2nd team all-defense in 2016.
Now here's Monroe. 9 points last game out. It's stolen by DeRozan. Down low, and Nene slams it in.
Great heads-up look there from DeRozan to get his teammate an easy basket.
Nets trail by 6. And for Butler, Steve, his defense is something that he takes pride in. Hard to beat him in isolations on the perimeter.
The reason why Jimmy Butler has incredible blend of length and quickness. It's impossible at times to get around him on the drive. He's very active, and he slides his feet extremely well.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
That will be in his head. The next time he comes down the lane, he'll have thoughts about that one.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Bass's shot, good.
Just too dominant in the low post to let him have the ball in that close.
when you're talking about post defense, you have to do your work early.
And the Clippers call time here. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and their last time out against this. Club turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
A combination of unforced errors and just poor decision making. They need to be much better in that aspect of the game this time around.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Smith is checked in.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says thank you very much and sails in for the flush.
If you aren't going to at least step in front of him, you can't be surprised when he throws it down like that.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Bledsoe kicks to Nene. And Nene slams it in.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. There's the dish to Bass. Back to Williams. The Nets working the ball around now. And the dunk by Lopez.
And you're going to have to foul Robin Lopez harder than that. He's just too strong.
And so many players in the NBA, Smitty, are passionate about giving back to their communities, lending a helping hand to that next person to help them reach their dreams. And I know it's a cause that's close to your heart. So why is this so important to players like yourself?
Well, it's so important, Kevin, because I think in all walks of life, there's somebody that's helped you. And I had the opportunity to get a chance to help others. And I learned this from my parents, especially my mom. She was the foundation of our family and the community.
And I know one of the big contributions you made is back to your university up in East Lansing, Michigan State, with a huge donation that they are very thankful for.
Yeah, just the synergy I had with Michigan State, also my high school, being able to give back, and especially providing a scholarship for kids to get a chance to have a scholarship to attend Michigan State University.
Now, here's DeRozan coming off a solid outing against Indiana. And stolen by Butler. In transition, here come the Nets. He finished it off with the layup. Butler's got 6.
I love his mindset on that drive, Jimmy Butler. No one wants to get in his way when he's on the attack.
Screen by Monroe. Bledsoe dishes to DeRozan. Smith with a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Now, here's Miles. D right on him. Just 5 to shoot. Bass with the screen. From deep three-point range, and that's good. C.J. Miles for 3. Miles has got the game tied up here for the Nets. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. The shot's good.
Offense comes so easy for him. I love watching him dominate at that end.
Williams against Bledsoe. Now Williams. An 11-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
And it goes at the buzzer!
Digging deep to hit that shot. That shows some serious guts right there.
Oh, man.
Ending this one with a bang.
Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
They've been super aggressive on that end, and they've been rewarded for it so far. Let's see if they'll be able to maintain this for the rest of the game.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, you've got Monroe, DeRozan out there with Bledsoe. Then there's Nene, and it's Gay in at the 3 slot. The Clippers have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And And so Monroe nails both of them. Brooklyn trailing. Picked by Varejao. Williams kicks to Wiggins. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Clippers shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And one thing DeMar DeRozan, Steve, has become great at is running that high pick and roll with the big, usually something a point guard does. But DeRozan is very deadly in that set.
I love him because he's comfortable handling the basketball out top, does a nice job of coming off the pick and roll, gets to his spot to raise up, and you know if he gets all the way to the rim, he can challenge any big in this league.
Now here is Varejao. And he converts the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside DeRozan. Kicks to Nene. Back to DeRozan. He dishes it to Nene. Shot from the low block. Kicks it out to Gay. Feeds it to Nene. Over for Reed. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
No, not at all. When you see him guarding you, just try to move the basketball on.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And it's rebounded by Anderson Varejao.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
A different look for the Clippers. Jefferson comes in for Monroe, and it's Noah in for Nene. Now here is Varejao. Inside. Wiggins passes to Varejao. And here's Miles. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight. DeRozan with him. He has 6. To the inside. Stolen by Fareed. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Wiggins. But they'll get another chance. From deep, Miles. The Clippers grab the miss. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside DeRozan. And they get it. And the layup is good. DeRozan's got 4 this quarter.
Look at the way DeMar just shrugged off the foul and still finished the play. Incredible.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Andrew Wiggins' ball handling lagged behind the rest of his game before he came to the NBA, but he's found he can use his size to post up immediately. It's a talent that many players don't develop until they've been in the league for years. Kevin, he's got the footwork, and as his skills develop, he's almost certain to become a superstar.
Sure does. Thanks, D.A. Now here's Williams. Following the miss by Al Jefferson. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Bledsoe dishes to Jefferson. Stolen by Miles. And here's the break. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bledsoe outside. The feed to Gay. Shoots a fader. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And with the defense disrespecting him there, that's a shot he needs to make.
Over in the corner, Williams. Fareed, left side. Great defense that time from Noah.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
And that kind of tier of defense is crucial to any team's success. Gotta defend the paint.
There are a lot lot of great coaches known for their defensive prowess. And Steve, do you have your pick for the best defensive coaches in the NBA right now?
Greg Popovich does a nice job. Rick Carlisle comes to mind. These guys just does a nice job of being able to change their defensive philosophy throughout the course of the game. Doc Rivers also come to mind, being able to play with what he has, and he can change up on the fly.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Kenneth Faried. Garrett Temple has checked in for the Clippers. Patrick Beverly comes in for Rudy Gay. And Beverly kicks to Jefferson. Noah, the pass to Jefferson. He feeds it to Beverly. Shot clock at 6. Back to Jefferson. Noah the screen. Jefferson kicks to Bledsoe. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Clippers. DeRozan comes in for Garrett Temple. Nets leading by 3. Outside Williams. He kicks it to Wiggins. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Clippers have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Gay with it. Now defended by Wiggins. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's stolen by DeRozan. Gay dishes to Noah. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Well, with how great DeMar DeRozan is at scoring, you know he's going to get to the line a few times every game.
Now we've seen DeMar DeRozan become more and more consistent as a scorer the last few years in the league. Steady, a big reason why is that he's attacking the basket more often and getting to the free throw line more frequently.
He's so comfortable now with the dribble. He's always been athletic, but able to handle the basketball, get where he wants to in the lane. Last season, he had a game where he made 24 out of 25 free throws. That was one off the record for the most attempts in a game without a miss.
Garrett Temple has checked in for the Clippers. Well, as you watch Andrew Wiggins, you can see him start to pick up tricks and figure out how to go at the other great perimeter players. Last season, he pulled a fadeaway on Kobe and actually told him, "I stole that from you." That was a great story.
And that's what it takes to become a great scorer in the NBA. All great wingmen mimic those who came before them. It's necessary to build a great repertoire as a scorer.
Now, here's Wiggins following the shot by Rudy Gay.
If his shots were just a little more on point tonight, they'd be holding a much bigger lead right now.
Beverly, the pass to Temple. Jefferson inside. Varejao on. And Jefferson gets it to go.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, struggled to shoot the basketball in that game, but still found a way, if you will. I mean, they had to pick up the slack in a lot of other areas, and they did.
You're not going to be on all the time, and they were prepared for that and scraped and clawed their way to a victory.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Lopez comes in for Anderson Varejao, and it's Butler in for Darren Williams. The Nets have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%. And, guys, you have to be able to knock down your free throws. Struggling with that this quarter, good way to let your opponent back in the game.
First one falls for him. With the way the Clippers have ended the last 2 seasons, they can't help but feel nervous if they get back into the playoffs. Don't you think, Steve, 2 times in a row they've been up in a series? Both times they've ended up, going home losing.
Yeah, I think for the Clippers, but they got to look at it and say, hey, you know what? We've had injuries to star players. They won't be able to shake this until they win another series.
Now, here is Smith. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
the defense looks done right now. No hustle or real desire to get stops.
Stolen by Nene. Noah kicks to Smith. To the inside. And Nene gets it to go on the assist by Smith. And now it's a three-point Clipper lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside Butler. Back to Wiggins. Lopez a screen. Wiggins dishes to Lopez. 4 on the clock. Capella kicks to Miles. Butler from outside. Here's Lopez. And count the basket is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And the instincts of Lopez on the glass right there. Huge.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And a tough opening half for him in terms of his free throw shooting.
Now here's Beverly. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Back to Noah. The shot comes out. Good D by Lopez. And the call will be against Joakim Noah. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Nets have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line. Well, Steve, if you were able to give one piece of advice to yourself when you first entered the league, what would that advice have been?
I think for me is understanding how much more you have to put in the off season. I think for me, Kevin, I worked out a lot, but it was specifically on basketball. I would have probably trained a little bit more on my body than just playing the basketball a lot.
Was Jordan one of the first to do that, to really work on his body more with weights and hire the personal trainer and so on?
Yeah, I think so. I think for me is I got back into the gym, obviously going back to either college or high school gyms, putting in the time, but specifically maybe swimming more, maybe doing a little bit more yoga, working on your body, more of a meditation, doing other things to help you with the game of basketball.
Became more year-round for you.
Yes.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Now here's Beverly. Pass to Smith. The 19-foot shot. Not enough on that one as it misses. Brooklyn's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Wiggins. Here's Bass. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Nene, the screen. Here's Smith. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know how accurate JR is from 3. That's how relatively inaccurate he can be from the line sometimes.
And he's good on the second. The Nets with the lead. Wiggins kicks to Bass. Outside Butler. Now here's Miles, covered by Smith. There's a good screen. Butler passes to Bass. Puts it up from 12. That's tipped, and they get it back. Lopez with the bucket.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Here's Beverly. Noah the screen. Shot off the pick. Again, the miss by Smith.
Well, no one's scoring off that screen. That was terrible.
Dishes it to Miles. And the rejection by Smith. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
It has not been an easy quarter for him offensively, but I like that he's staying aggressive.
Beverly against Wiggins. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And one of the things that sticks out when you watch Andrew Wiggins is the grace with which he plays. I mean, he has incredible athleticism, but I don't think he gets enough credit yet for his footwork. And that's an area that he's improved tremendously the last couple seasons. And to me, this guy, his ceiling, well, he may not have one. It's just incredible, his ability.
Miles dishes to Wiggins. Back to Miles. Lopez a screen. Here's Butler. The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense there by Nene. And just thinking about Wiggins and his footwork, his spin move while attacking the rim, Greg, is something that is becoming a signature move now for him.
Yeah, and every great scorer has a go-to move like that one. Such a difficult move to pull off when going as fast as Wiggins is. Also, he has great footwork in the post when playing with his back to the basket. And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Now here's Miles. 23 points for him the last game against Sacramento.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
Here's Bass. That's tipped. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nene. Here's Wiggins. An 11-point game for him in the win against Sacramento. The pass to Miles. Back to Wiggins. Here's the triple. Joakim Noah grabs the miss. Noah's got 5 rebounds tonight. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Guys, you know what I like about Noah? His entire career, it's been about defense. Defense, defense, defense.
It's his first trip to the line.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Now Wiggins with 1 on the clock. No good on that last second attempt there. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Doc. Assess your team's performance in the first half.
Well, we wasn't scoring and we were turning the ball over. I like our pace. We just can't turn the ball over.
Thanks, Doc. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exhilarating first half, to be sure. Welcome back. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be breaking down all the action for you. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output from both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. That's it for halftime. We will see you and you too.
We welcome you back to Brooklyn just as the subway approaches the platform here at the Barclays Center Station. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. And Los Angeles guys shooting 41% for the game. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kenneth Faried. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Williams. And it's Butler in at the shooting guard. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Now here's DeRozan, just 5 on the clock. For the lead, he can't get that one. Some solid defense from Butler. Passes it to Capella, and Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. DeRozan against Butler. Outside Williams. No good on the triple. Williams has gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. And DeRozan kicks to Bledsoe. They now take the lead. Bledsoe's got the first points of the third quarter up on the boards for Los Angeles. Pass to Capella. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Yeah, it looks like he got to that shot just after it reached its apex. Those can be tough ones to gauge.
Doc Rivers, one of the best in the business. His strength as a coach is first, he has a great job relating with the players. X's and O's, he is superb. And I think for him is he does a good job of being able to call plays on the fly.
The adjustments of Doc Rivers, Smitty, you talked about, are what stand out to me. He'll switch who initiates the offense if he feels there is a mismatch to be taken advantage of in a heartbeat.
I think he has a great feel for the game, and he can see plays develop and also on the fly change up the offense, change up the defense, and after timeouts, he's one of the best in the business. And at a time they really need him to shoot well. The exact opposite is what's happening.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
To the middle, here's Fareed. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 6 assists in the game. The Clippers in the lead. Bledsoe outside. Monroe outside. Back to Bledsoe. Feeds it to Monroe. Kicks it out to Gay. 4 on the shot clock. Jefferson's shot is off. Nets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. There's the dish to Fareed. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Control the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Now Fareed, following the three-point attempt by DeRozan. And Fareed kicks to Williams. For the lead, he clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Williams has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Rudy Gay on the wing. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from Rudy Gay. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Williams passes to Butler. At the elbow, it's Wiggins. Lets it fly from 18. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. They can look forward to the Quicken Loans Arena after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. And they're playing through a string of road games that will be game 5 of the 6 on the road. From 13, that drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Bledsoe kicks to Monroe. Screen by Jefferson. Outside DeRozan. Stolen by Fareed. One-on-one fast break. Here's Butler. And yes, it's good. Butler's got 10.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Bledsoe kicks to Jefferson. Outside DeRozan. Oh!
Yes. Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now here's Williams. He's got 6. Kicks to Butler. To the inside. And Fareed has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. A 3-pointer. Wiggins. Some solid defense from Gay.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
If you're the defender, you're like, yes, take that shot. I'll play the percentages.
Now here's Jefferson. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And let's take a look at the playmaking here. This chart with the assist totals split between the front court and the back court tonight for the Clippers.
It's been the guards who've dominated the ball, but really in a good way, creating opportunities for their teammates, and that's something they'll look to continue here down the stretch.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Brooklyn. Lopez comes in for Kenneth Faried. Both free throws good from Al Jefferson.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Stolen by Monroe. Butler against DeRozan. For 3, Bledsoe. And the Clippers miss again. The Nets have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Butler dishes to Williams. Back to Butler. Down low. Here's Varejão. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Varejão's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Bledsoe gets to DeRozan. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And that is the length of Robin Lopez on display.
C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Brooklyn. DeRozan against Butler. And the shot is good. 15 points for DeMar DeRozan.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
You know what? He doesn't get worn down coming off a big game. It just builds him up even more.
Now here's Butler. He's got 10. And Varejão kicks to Lopez. Williams outside. Drills the three-pointer. Williams has got 9 points.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Nene, he's checked in for the Clippers.
And here's the stat sheet on DeMar DeRozan. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Averaging about 32 points a game, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. And with his ability to put the ball in the bucket, he has to be your primary focus defensively.
As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
DeRozan against Butler. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Clippers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far.
When you think of the best as far as two-way players, Jimmy Butler is one of the first names that comes to mind. Great blend of offense and defense. Gives you effort on both sides of the ball every night.
Here's Gay. And Monroe kicks to Nene to the left side wing. Second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. Nene's got 4 this quarter. And for Butler, his effort is something that never comes into question, Steve. He is a competitor.
You have guys that compete on the offensive end, but when you love a guy that does it at the same type rate on the defensive end, he's a two-way player, but one of the best we've seen.
Clock at 6. Back to Lopez. Some solid defense there by Nene.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And when you have DeRozan looking to drive, it's hard to slow him down without committing a foul.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Brandon Bass is checked in for Brooklyn.
He's one of the best free throw shooters in the league, and he showed it there.
Nets trail by 3. Feeds it to Lopez. Right side, Butler. From 12 feet out. Butler can't get that one to fall. Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And here's Bledsoe. He's got 8. Nene down He's guarded by Bass. The shot by Nene. No good. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Couldn't have been more wide open on that one.
Bledsoe passes to Monroe. Nene against Lopez. And the shot's good from Nene. Nene's got 18 points.
Taking good shots overall, hitting a high percentage of them. That's what has this team rolling.
Lopez kicks to Miles. Dash with the screen. Top of the key, Butler. A picture-perfect screen play, and the jumper's good. Butler's got 6 here in this quarter. And the Clippers call time here.
Yeah, you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
You know what? You constantly have to be making adjustments in this league if you want to stay on your game.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Monroe. Smith comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Eric Bledsoe. The shot by Nene, no good. Nets trail by 3. Butler kicks to Williams. And there's the feed to Miles. DeRozan against Butler. That doesn't go either for Butler.
You love the closeout on that possession.
I love it because you don't give up on the play. Just that little contest bothered his shot.
And a bit of an end of an air when Joakim Noah left Chicago. Many figured he'd be a Bull for life, but with a reduced role and issues with others in the organization, Steve, it seemed like the writing was on the wall.
Yeah, for Joakim Noah, one of those guys you just said, hey, he's always going to be there. But I think the injuries and then being able to play at a high level without Joakim Noah, he'll definitely be missed. But it was just time for Joakim Noah to move on.
Here's Williams. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 11 points in the game.
Beautiful ball movement by Jimmy Butler, constantly looking to set up his guys.
Beverly with the ball. Noah the screen. Here's Smith. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And this is a good time to bring you a rundown of the hottest three-point bombers from the shooting guard position over the course of the last 10 games. 5th, Jimmy Butler.
You don't have to be a great shooter to play 2 guard, but it does help. And pretty much all of these guys fit into that great category.
And so consistent from the three-point range, too. That's what I love about them. Their long-range shooting is always going to be there. You know what they're going to give you from behind the arc.
Williams kicks to Bass, and there's the call on Nene. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. A minute 50 left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Williams for the tie, and the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
He's off on the 1st.
And he's taking care of the hard part tonight, which is getting to the line. But he hasn't finished the job once he gets there.
And the 2nd free throw, good.
And for a center, Robin Lopez is definitely one of the better free throw shooters in the league.
And Beverly kicks to Nene. Now here's Beverly. Outside DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Nene. Left block shot on the way. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And there's the call on Nene. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2.
Oh no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Here's Beverly. Nene, the screen. Beverly dishes to Nene. Stolen by Miles. Here's the break. Up the floor. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Explosiveness by Butler. Leaping way off the ground for that dunk.
54 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's DeRozan. The shot from the low post is good. DeRozan's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
Not the best pick I've ever seen, but it was just enough to get the job done.
To the paint, here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Beverly, the pass to DeRozan. Nice move. The shot misses. Good D by Lopez. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Butler's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets.
And this should be the last possession of the quarter.
Yep, they'll hold this one.
And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. That's good from Beverly. And the Clippers making a change here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now Butler. He's got 21. Here's the break. Nene outside. Good if it goes. No good on the buzzer beater. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Nets leading by 3. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for the Clippers right now, Patrick Beverly out there at DeRozan. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Noah. Then it's Nene, and at the power forward. Here's Noah, and finished off by Noah.
That's how skilled and under control Noah is, completing the shot despite getting bodied by the D.
Burnett shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Butler kicks to Capella. And the call will be against Joakim Noah. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Capella kicks to Miles. Offline with his 3. Here's Nene. Beverly up top. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Gay outside. Shoots the 3. And Kenneth Faried pulls it down. Faried's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here is Butler. Miles with it. Back to Butler. From beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent him, GA, from converting that one.
He's one of the best offensive rebounders in the league, and he demonstrated why right there.
Here's Nene following the bucket by the Nets. Shots good by Gay.
Really smoking the Nets now after a difficult time shooting in the first half.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Wiggins, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
And he can kind of relax a little bit now as he finally comes through at the line. He let a few too many of those chances get by.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Williams is checked in. That's good from Williams. And both free throws good for Williams. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And Beverly kicks it to Noah. Rosen dishes to Nene. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Darren Williams.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
So for the Clippers, Greg Monroe. He's checked in for Noah. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Patrick Beverly.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Now here's Williams. At the elbow, it's Wiggins. The putback, and it's put back in by Fareed. And the Nets lead by 6.
He did a stellar job throwing his body into the mix and coming up with the easy tip in.
And DeRozan kicks to Bledsoe. Back to DeRozan. He dishes it to Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. He wants to get it to Nene and does. Here's DeRozan. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Surprising. He usually puts the dagger in your heart. That wide open from 3.
Butler, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Clippers trail by 6. Gay passes to Bledsoe. Screen by Monroe. Nene down low. Fareed on him. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Free throw good, Nene. And both free throws good for Nene. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Stolen by Bledsoe. He feeds it to DeRozan. Nene kicks to DeRozan. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Nene against Fareed. The shot, no good. Nets leading by 4. 3-pointer, Butler. And again, it's the Nets missing. LA's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Love how DeRozan has grown as a player, as a leader of this team. And he's done a great job learning how to get to the line more frequently.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Capella kicks to Butler. Dishes it to Wiggins. 5 on the clock. Wiggins drawing the double team. Here's Capella. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
That's his shot. And with his size, even the defense up on him, they're still not going to be able to block it.
Now here's Gay. Bledsoe outside. Monroe dishes to Gay. Back to Monroe. That one doesn't go. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Wiggins kicks to Capella. That one goes. Count it. Now it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Bledsoe passes to Monroe. He kicks it to Nene. And there's the pass to Gay. Takes it off the glass. Gay's got 9 points here in the second half.
Tell you what, I love that he didn't get rattled after being blanked in the first half. His shot has been absolute money since then.
And it's missing.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
And that kind of terror defense is crucial to any team's success. Gotta defend the paint.
Now here's Gay. Now here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
It seems that DeRozan has been involved in every score out there in this one, just zipping around the floor.
Williams attacking. And it's Wiggins missing.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it. His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
Jefferson's checked in for Nene. Here's Williams. Passes it to Capella. Williams a screen. Capella dishes to Williams. Shot off the pick. And it's Gay with the rebound.
Well, no one's scoring off that screen. That was terrible.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. That's short off the rim. Brooklyn leading by 3. Wiggins outside. They set the pick. Here's Butler. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
Bledsoe outside. DeRozan on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Just 3 to shoot. The 9-foot shot. Out to DeRozan. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Bledsoe with another miss. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
Outside Butler. Back to Williams. Clock at 6. Screen by Fareed. Wiggins drives in. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 9 assists now tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Bledsoe. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Gay can't get it to go.
He had all the room he needed to get the shot off. Just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
They get it again. Wiggins. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Free throw good. Wiggins.
Boy, it's been so hard to watch at times. I mean, he's missed so many of his foul shots tonight. Good to see him finally come through there.
Here is Bledsoe. Pass to DeRozan. Count the basket and the foul. Capella, and so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Clint Capella. That's good from DeMar DeRozan. Brooklyn leading by 4. Williams kicks to Butler. Picked by Varejão. Here's Wiggins. And there's a whistle that goes against Greg Monroe.
Yeah, and that's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done for the day.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Good on the triple. Wiggins has got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter.
Screen by Jefferson. DeRozan against Butler. To the middle. Here's Monroe. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And he makes the first. And so Greg Monroe nails both of them.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them. And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
That free throw good from Butler. And he can't hit the second. Clippers trail by 6. Outside DeRozan. Screen by Monroe. It's DeRozan with the drive. An easy layup after coming off the pick. DeRozan's got 17 now, just in the second half. Bledsoe against Williams. The dish to Wiggins. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And that's now 21 points for Andrew Wiggins. Screen by Jefferson. DeRozan against Butler. And it's DeRozan missing. That's leading by 6. Fast break. Here they come. A pull-up. Second shot opportunity. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
And you can see one team is working hard on the glass and the other not.
Now here's DeRozan. Gay right side. Screen by Monroe. Gay can't get it to go.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection. And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Butler. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
At 6'7", Jimmy Butler is no slouch down there on the block.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And so Butler nails both of them. Clippers shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. DeRozan on the wing, and stolen by Butler. Knocked away. It's stolen by DeRozan for the finish, and Fareed sends it back. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw. And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Clippers trail by 10. Shoots from the right block. No good that time.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
He needs to regroup, catch his breath, and take some high-quality shots.
Varejão's shot is good.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Brooklyn.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win. And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for Butler.
So many times tonight, one of his steals led to something else positive happening for them. And that's what that kind of intense defense can do for a team.
Pick by Varejão. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
I think it's safe to say this baby's over.
I have to agree with you. Their goose is cooked.
Jefferson passing to Gay. Kicks it to DeRozan. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Varejão. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. At the elbow, Jefferson. Clock at 4. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Yeah, questionable, but it almost got through. It's probably a quick bucket if it did.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Here is Williams. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. And that's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we are in the bonus, and he'll have to go to the line for 2. Free throw good, Williams. Both good from the line that time. Beverly can't connect. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Even
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you so much, Jimmy. And that is a wrap.